Since Labarum, based on his track record, is an expert on historical Christianity, I wanted to directly challenge him to refute Graffffik on several charges he made about the Bible. The first is what Graffffik said on my profile about a week ago. Graffffik writes, and I quote, "Dorpatan, you asked in 10 questions if the New Testament authors in fact stole their stories. Answer is yes. There is way too many similarities to naturally occur. Hard evidence is easier to describe in the Old Testament. However, in the New Testament, we have the papyrus of Ani, which clearly has 100% identical context scenarios to the New Testament. The words not the same, the meanings in fact are. We have lots of death and resurrections with 100% originating Egyptian documents, so we must call this stolen. We have Osiris having a last meal offering beer as his blood and bread as his body. I do not have exact reference of that. We have Horus, in fact, raising Osiris from the grave, Ani. We have lots of gods preaching heaven and their fathers. In fact, all of Egypt's culture mythology centers around death and resurrection." Unquote. The second issue I challenged Labarum312 to refute is on apparent biblical alteration. Graffffik writes, and I quote, "I know a Hades of a lot more how the Bible was constructed than you do, and no, the magical sky daddies don't magically poof all the words on it from the sky. It was made via a bunch of editing and more editing and changes and alterations and so on constantly. There is in fact thousands of English Bibles alone with different editings in it. It's the most edited and altered book ever made. It is only very distantly similar to the stories 2,000 years ago, but not the same." "You mean for the actual pages," Luke said, "are probably only 1% of what remains today. Like everything in the Bible, it was revised, edited, changed, altered, skewed, distorted, rewritten, whole sections deleted, whole sections added, and so on. In short, Luke wrote nothing at all of the Bible. Editors and changers did." Unquote. Albert, is what Graffffik said correct or is he wrong? And if so, on what is he wrong about?